Welcome to Fabulosity For You, and my name is Angie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please click the subscribe button, then click the notification bell, so when I upload videos, you'll be the first to know. Like this video and make a comment. This channel is about fashion, relationship advice, and lifestyle. And this is not your first time visiting my channel, well, welcome back, my queens, and welcome to the kings out there. And welcome to all of my new fabulous ones, and welcome back to the fabulous ones that have been with me. Welcome. So tonight, I'm going to be doing a Dear Angie. But before I get into that, I just want to say, I have not done a video on a Friday in a while, okay? And so I'm glad to be here this Friday with this Dear Angie. And so you know what time it is. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Ah, it's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. Today is Friday. And honey, I am so glad it's Friday. I had a long week. And I'm glad that it's the weekend, baby, okay? So I'm celebrating a few things today. I want to give a shout out to my mom. Today is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday. And she's having a wonderful day. And today is also my 12-year anniversary with my husband. We've been together for 14 years, and today we've been married for 12 years. So after this video, we're going to hang out a bit. And then tomorrow is the real celebration. We're having an all-white birthday / anniversary party. So it's been lots of celebrations, and I'm just rolling right with it and enjoying my summer, okay? So I hope everybody had a great day today. I know in Chicago it is hot as hell, okay? It is so hot. It's going to be hot tomorrow. Oh my God. We haven't had this type of weather in a very long time. But we better enjoy it, because the next thing we know, it's going to be celebrating. We're going to be right in October celebrating Halloween. They already start putting stuff out. So I'm not going to complain. But anyway, go get your drink of choice. Go get your snack of choice and come back and sit with your girl, Angie. Email, text, call. You better stick a line in a bottle, baby, and let everybody know that Angie is on the line. And she has a good one. Okay, so let's get right into this letter. Now, for those of you guys that are here for the first time, I am a relationship coach. I have written a book on relationships and a lot of topics that I've talked about over the years. They are from my book that I wrote, okay? It's called A Couple That Stays Together, Race Together. And so I get a lot of my inspirations from that book. And so on the Dear Angie segment, in the description is my email address. If you have a relationship problem that you would like some advice for, or if there's a relationship topic that you would like to talk about, well, like me to discuss, then you can email me. My email is in the description, and I'll be more than happy to help you with your problem or talk about the subject that you would like to talk about. So I received a letter, and I have already kind of memorized it, but if I forget something, I'm gonna go back and then I'll bring up whatever I remember. I really should have just printed it out, right? But I'll read something a couple times. I pretty much got it locked in my head. So let's get into this letter. So she says, Dear Angie, she said, I am 24 years old and my name is Gretchen, and it's okay to use my name. She said, I am from Chicago. Okay, girl, we got a fabulous one in Chicago that wrote in to her girl Angie. Okay. you for writing in, Gretchen. She said that I'm from Chicago, and she said, I have been a fabulous one for approximately 1 year. And I love your content. She said, and one of my favorite is the Dear Angie. She said, I really never thought I would actually write a Dear Angie letter to you, but I'm going through a lot. I'm in the thick of it, and I really need some advice. She said, Angie, you always keep it real, and I like that about you, and I need you to keep it real with me today. She said, I have a best friend, and my best friend and I went to high school together. Now, she graduated a few years before I did, and my best friend had recently got married. In fact, she got married 3 months ago, and she has a newborn baby. Her husband also went to the same high school we did, and he graduated a couple of years before me as well. And so we all are really close because she's my best friend, and she's been with her man for many years. They've been together since high school. And so when she got pregnant, they ended up getting married. And my friend is beautiful. When I say she's beautiful, she looks like she could be a model. And her husband is so handsome, and he looked like he could be a model. And he is known for wearing the sharpest clothes. You see him, you gonna know that he gonna be sharp wherever he go, because he always have the outfits, okay? That's his MO. And so together they're like a power couple because they're very, very, very beautiful people. And not only that, my best friend has a good heart as well. And they have a beautiful baby girl. So I went to go to get my hair done. So I went to my hairstylist, and my hairstylist does hair from his home. And so my hairstylist, he is gay, and he was telling me about he broke up with his boyfriend that he'd been with for a while, and he met a youngin, somebody younger than him, but very, very, very handsome. And he said that he thinks the guy is using him because he always want to come over when he got a client. And so he goes in the bedroom and waits for me and ends up always stealing some clothes out of my closet. And I say he's stealing it because he's not asking me, is it okay to take some of my outfits? He said he always come with a bag, so I never knew that he was really taking my clothes until I start, no matter how much you have, you know what you got. And I'm like, where is this? Where is that? And it's always coming up missing when he come over, because I don't have a whole lot of men coming in and out of my house going in my bedroom. So he also been asking me for money. And I'm like, I'm not finna keep giving this man no money. I see what he up to. He trying to use me. So when he come over today, I'm going to tell him, run me back my money, run me back my clothes, and get the hell up out of here. I am done with him. I am done with him. So she said he finished her hair, but before she could leave and pay him, the doorbell rang. And he said, this is him now. So he was hot. He went to the door and he was cussing and fussing. And the guy was quiet. And then all of a sudden I heard him talking. He was like, listen, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I ain't steal from you. What are you talking about? And they must have went back to the bed inside the bedroom because I couldn't hear them that well. And so I got up and went to the bedroom door, because the guy's voice sounded very familiar. So I was about to knock on the door, and the door opened up, And the guy came out, and we looked each other dead in our eyes. And I couldn't believe who it was. He shut out the door. He ran out the door like a police was chasing him. Left the door open and everything. My hairstylist ran out like, where did he go? I'm like, he just ran out your door. And so he was still fussing and cussing and all kinds of stuff he was saying. And I was like in a daze. I'm like, I know that guy. And so he was like, you know Daryl? And he said, that's not his name. And so I said, that is not his name. And he was like, what is his name? So I told him his name, and I said, I know him because my best friend I've been telling you about, that's her husband. And he was like, her husband? He said, how long they been married? I said, they just got married 3 months ago. And he said, that's about around the same time he and I met. And he said, well, I'm telling you right now, I am not a homewrecker. By no means am I a homewrecker. I did not know that man was married. And I was like, so this is the guy you saying stole your clothes, been asking you for money. And he said, yeah. She said, well, did y'all really have sex? And he said, hell yeah, we had sex. We had sex a lot of times. Angie, I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it because I've been knowing him as well. I mean, we all went to the same high school. My best friend is crazy about him. They got a beautiful baby boy. They look like the perfect couple. I said, no. This can't be. So he said, listen, you need to tell him he better run me my money. I'm not trying to break up a home, but he better run me my money and everything he took out of my closet. I was so shocked. My mouth was open. All I could do was leave his house. So this happened on a Saturday. And I didn't know what to do. I've been thinking it over and over of what I could say to my friend. I just was so shocked and remained in shock. So about Wednesday of the following week, I went by to see my girl, and her husband was there. I waited till she went to put the baby down in the room, and I came over to him, and I was like, you know, I saw you at my hairstylist place, and you know, this son of a gun had the nerve to say, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, you know what I'm talking about. And he said, looky here, I don't know what you're talking about. And so you might as well stop talking to me because you got me confused with somebody else. So Angie, I'm still looking like this son of a gun is crazy. And so now he gonna stick with his lie. It wasn't him. So I ended up leaving it alone. I went home. And my question to you is, well, before I say what the question is for you, she said, I want to tell my friend really bad about what happened. But then I'm afraid of losing my best friend. And so my question for you is, Angie, should I tell her or should I not tell her? It's tearing me up. But I need you to keep it real. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are in a dilemma. But I am going to keep it real. Okay? So let's break this letter down. So you said that your best friend and her man went to high school with you, and you guys are really close. But she's your your bestie. She's beautiful. He's beautiful, and he dresses nice and all of that. So this man probably has a lot of men and women that's coming on to him. And so he's probably bisexual since he had the babies with the woman. Okay? And so you said that your hairstylist was complaining about this new guy he met, and he felt like he was being taken advantage of because he was asking for money and he was stealing out of his closet. Now, you said out of your own mouth that he's known to be a dresser. He's known to look swaggled. But you never talked about your best friend and her husband's finances. Now, you guys, if you're 24, I'm thinking they're probably in their late 20s. And so I don't know if they're very successful. But to me, if he's stealing clothes out of somebody's closet, then he don't have a lot of money to buy clothes that he want to buy. So his money sounds like it's funny, okay? So your hairstylist was on point. That man was using him. He asking him for money. He's stealing clothes out of his closet. I don't know if this man is somebody that sells his body to men, to older men. That could be what he does on his spare time. Because why would he be asking this man for money? And they only been together for a few months. I don't know. So you said that he finished your hair, and before you could pay him, the doorbell rang. Your hairstylist was going off. He was saying he don't know what he's talking about. So he's a liar. And you recognize the voice because this is your boy. You've been knowing him for years. He's your bestie's husband. And so you wanted to make sure that this is who he was. So you was about to knock on the bedroom door, and he opened it up and he looked at you and ran like the police was after him. And so your hairstylist was pissed. He's like, he better run me my money and my clothes because I don't want to break up a marriage, but all I know is he needs to pay me. So it sounds like the hairstylist will bust this man out. He wanted his money and he wanted his clothes. Your best friend's husband is playing a dangerous game here. A dangerous game. And so you went home, you left, and you've been in the days, and you just can't believe it because you know him too. You thought you knew him. And you took time to think things out, and you still are confused on what you should do. Okay. I got 3 things to say about this situation. Number one, it's a lot of down low brothers out here. They marry women and they have men on the side, and they will have a baby with the woman and all of that. I don't have any problems with the LGBT community. I have people in my family that's in the community. I have one of my best, I have friends that are in the community. But a down low brother, I just despise because you playing games with people. and you playing games with people's hearts. And that's not cool. So, one, if you tell your friend, I think you're absolutely right. She could say, I don't believe you. Because you didn't even have time to take a picture. Now, you do have the hairstylist as your proof. But then she could say, you lying, he lying. And usually what a woman to say is, girl, you jealous of me. Now, you didn't tell me you wasn't married, but you didn't say you was married, so I'm assuming maybe that you're not married. And she could be like, girl, you jealous because I got married, I got a baby, and I this, and I got a husband, and he fine, and you jealous of me. That's the first thing a lot of women be saying. You jealous of me. Now, some people, they are jealous of the person. But in this case, in a lot of cases, you know, they just trying to be your friend. But when you say things to a person, like saying something about their husband, their man, that's the first thing they say. You jealous of me. So, he not going to say the truth. So, she just got married. She's got a baby. So, she going to stick and believe what her man say, her husband say. And so you're right. You're going to be the outside, on the outside looking in, because she's not going to deal with you no more. Number two, she could believe you. Because at the end of the day, all women, everybody, men, all of us have good instincts about the person we're with. She can start thinking about, well, I kind of thought what, that they be. Our friends are not going to tell us everything that's going on in their relationship and how they feel and everything that's happening. So she might believe you because, number one, you her sister. You've been friends with her for years. You have no reason for her to lie to her. And she might know that. And she might feel like you probably are telling the truth. And so, because you brought it to her, then she's going to have to do something about it. And so she decides to leave him. She's still acting like she cool with you, but your relationship will still never be the same because she's going to resent you for breaking up her marriage and her family. Even though he broke it up, she's going to have resentment towards you. And then your relationship is still not going to be the same. Number three, there's a possible chance before I say number three, now I'm going to go to number three. Number three, don't tell her. Sometimes being the best friend is being quiet. Now, personally, you want to know my opinion? I would not tell it. Now, even though I want to know. But everybody don't want to know. This girl just got married. She got a newborn baby, honey. I would not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Because then you're going to be the one, even though he broke up the marriage, you're going to be the one, if you tell it, she going to blame you. And so, I feel like when it comes to married people, mind your business. Mind your business. It's not your business. It's not your place. She might know this man is bisexual. It's women that marry bisexual men. And she might know it. For all you know, your friend could be bisexual. You don't know what she do behind closed doors. You don't know how they get down when the door is closed and the curtains are drawn. And it's not your business. at the end of the day, as they say, everything that's done in the dark will come to light. And when it comes to light, if she finds out that you knew about it, then I would be like, listen, I didn't feel comfortable telling you. You just got married. You had a baby. I just didn't feel like it was my place. And I felt uncomfortable. Now, if she can't understand that, it is what it is. But you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. My advice is, sometimes being the best friend is keeping your mouth closed. So that's my advice. I hope you received my message. I hope I've given you some clarity. And I'm sorry that you had to be put in this position. It's sad that you had to be put in this position. I know your heart is heavy. I know that's your best friend. And she just had babies. She just got married. She's in love. And I would just stay out of that one. I really would. And there's going to be some people out there that feel like, well, if you're a real friend, then you should tell her. You should tell her. And there's going to be some people that say, like, agree with me. So, my fabulous ones, what would you do? Put it in a comment. But, again, I thank you for writing in. Because when you write in, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping others. Because it's other people in the same situation, and they're dealing with the same dilemma, and they need some answers, or they need some advice, they need some opinions. So, my kings and queens out there, stay in peace and not in pieces. And thank you for watching my channel.